So it is so great to be back here in St. Louis at this great event. My name is Elizabeth Lake Ledoux, and I am CEO and owner of Venusel. We're an international consultancy that works in the United States and Canada. And what we do is we specialize in helping entrepreneurs to accelerate their growth so that they can accelerate the growth of their business. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is I am an entrepreneur. So what does it mean to be an entrepreneur, and why is it important to be able to do that? So from the outside looking in, if you're an entrepreneur, from the outside looking in, perception is entrepreneurs, they have everything. It's so cool to be an entrepreneur. I get to do anything I want to. I go to work whenever I feel like it. I, have this total freedom and all this time, and I make all these great choices in my life. And lots of times, I'm seen as being wealthy, right? I am rolling in the dough. And all of these people around me, they serve me. When you take it and you look at the opposite of that, so from the inside looking out, I'm an entrepreneur. I get up early, I go to bed late. I constantly am thinking about my company, about my business. It never stops. It never ends. I actually serve others. I take care of my family. I take care of my community. I take care of my customers. I take care of my vendors. I take care of my employees. And by the way, because I take care of my employees, I also take care of their families. I also nurture those. So I'm busy, worrying. Sometimes I don't get paid because I have to pay others. I'm the last on the list. And when something doesn't happen, who's the last one to take care of it? Me, the entrepreneur. So what we do as entrepreneurs is we create this really bittersweet place because we do have fun doing it. We do enjoy it. It is fun. And it's fun to be an entrepreneur, and it's fun to create, and it's fun to solve all these issues and enjoy life. So we create this bittersweet opportunity for ourselves, and it's a really important opportunity for our community. So just a quick statistic, 63% of jobs created between 1993 and 2013 in the United States were created by small business, privately owned companies. And 89.8% of those companies employ less than 20 people. They're very small businesses. That's the backbone of our country. It's what really makes our country and our communities thrive. So, if that's true, then how do we nurture these entrepreneurs and keep them going? Because in our world, what we see is there's a growing number that baby boomer generation is getting older, and we have new entrepreneurs that need to come in and take over these companies that exist today. We need somebody to run the dry cleaner, fix our cars, do all of these different things, all these little tiny businesses. So how do we nurture and really accelerate entrepreneurial development and put it in the hands of some other younger people? Because when they see the entrepreneur, they look at it as, oh, maybe it's too hard for me to get into it. I could never afford it. And by the way, when I see that entrepreneur working, I don't want to work that hard. I just don't. So how do we nurture that and make that fun? A couple of different ways that we do that. When a new entrepreneur comes in, one of the things that we want to do is we want to change the way that we talk to them, change their mindset. Because if you have a new idea, typically what we end up hearing is, oh, gal, that's an interesting idea. I don't know, are you sure it's going to work? No. Are you sure it's going to work? And by the way, how are you going to get enough money to do that? And I really don't want to lose my house if I'm a spouse. I'm not sure I want to put that up. And it's a pretty stressful position. Maybe what you ought to do is go get a real job. Right? Maybe you should do that. It'd be a lot less stress at the house if we could do that. So we changed the mindset of, yeah, we want those risks. We like those, as long as they're thoughtful risks and good ideas. So we change it from a more limiting mindset to a positive mindset. The other thing that we do is, as an entrepreneur, you surround yourself with people who are doing it too. Because as adults, our number one method of learning is we learn from others. So how do we surround ourselves with people who are actually doing it and are doing it well or have done it well in the past? We have a whole resource of people who are retiring at this time of their lives that have been in business. How do we tap into that, and how can we get that? We want to gather those people, and so that we don't have to make the same mistakes that others have made. We learn from each other. Being an entrepreneur is one of the most important jobs that we have in our community, and it's a very scary one at times. And I just want to finish with this. My husband went and found this. It was on the internet a couple of years ago, and I've taken this over the last 2 years to talk to thousands of entrepreneurs, and it really resonates with them. And this is something that I believe, if we can nurture this and help our entrepreneurs believe this, that we can really support our communities going forward. So it says, I believe anything is possible. I see opportunity when others see impossibility. I take risks. I'm focused. I hustle. I know that nothing is unrealistic. I feel overwhelming love. I embrace my childlike wonder and curiosity. I take flying leaps into the unknown. I create, I learn, I grow, I do. I believe it's never too late to start living a dream. I'm an entrepreneur. Thank you.